That is unbelievable.
These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Welcome to national team of Australia. Number 1, Emilia Dakic. Number 2, Sitaya Pagan and captain of team. Number 4, Lara Sonpai. Number 7, Brasayus Notoa. Number 9, Sarah Russell. Number 10, Jade Crook. Number 11, Madison Cutler Ryan. Number 14, Sienna Lehman. Number 16, Erika Fini. Number 17, Emma Petrie. Number 22, Ruby Perkins. And number 30, Zoe Jackson. Head coach Thomas Michael Alexander. Assistant coach Sarah Graham and Nicholas Martin. Señoras y señores, nos ponemos de pie para escuchar respetuosamente el himno nacional de China Taipei. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise up and uncover your head for listen the national anthem of Chinese Taipei. Escucharemos respetuosamente el himno nacional de Australia. And now, with the same respect, we'll listen the national anthem of Australia.
National anthems completed and gifts exchanged. I'm Justin Taylor, and welcome to the round of 16. This matchup will be between Chinese Taipei and Australia. There are the officials for this matchup: Fernando Calatrava, Silvia Marziali, and Claudio Uba.
Silvia Marziali from Italia and Claudio Uba from Angola. Commissioner FIBA.
Starting fives have been released, and we'll go over those in just a moment as they are revealed to us on screen. Here we go with Chinese Taipei. Zhouyan Wang, Yu Chen Peng, Yuhan Lin, Sai Swan Yang, and Chen Chai Shan Pan. Those are the starting five for Chinese Taipei. In the group stages, Chinese Taipei They finished number 3 in their group, and they had to go against teams like Canada, France, and Egypt. Last night they got their first win against Egypt, and now on the other side for Australia, who was in the new number 2 spot in Group C. Taipei Fagan, Laura Somfai, Zara Russell, Madison Ryan, and Ruby Perkins. That is the starting 5 for Team Australia. They did well in their group, getting wins over Croatia and Puerto Rico. Their only loss coming against United States. As they announce the starting 5s that are being released, we take a look in Chinese Taipei. They're in the dark blue uniforms. Australia in their gold and green. Time for play. Here's tip-off, and it'll go into possession for Chinese Taipei. Over to the left side as Sean Pan ends up with possession. She'll kick it off to a teammate. Goes out of bounds as it was intended for Swan Yang. And we are underway in this round of 16. This is the very first game of the day. Another one will be starting shortly elsewhere in Leon, Mexico. That matchup is going to be Finland versus New Zealand. Drive, kick to the corner, takes the 3, no good. But a second chance opportunity as Perkins drops in a 3 from the top. That is going to be the first bucket of the game, and Perkins' first bucket as well. To the inside, Peng kicks it outside. Crosses the paint, spins at the top. Going to be blocked, well defended by Zara Russell. Fast break opportunity for Australia comes to a halt. They'll slow things down and try to play smart offense. Great ball movement leads to a good shot that is off the mark. An offensive rebound. Madison Ryan takes the shot, rebounded inside by Fagan. She gets the 2 points on the putback. Australia off to a fast and furious start with 5 points in the first minute and a half. Mid-range shot off the mark for Yen Wang. Somfai passes to the inside, stolen. Fast break opportunity. Han Lin will take it up for 2. Too strong on the shot. numbers for Australia. 3-on-2, 4-on-2, now 4-on-3. Cuts the basket, doesn't need any help. Ruby Perkins will score 2 points. It's a 7-0 start for Australia. Timeout, Chinese Taipei. We'll be right back after this timeout break. Turning to action, Chinese Taipei would love to get on the board right here, right now, and get a spark offensively. They're moving the ball well, but not connecting every single time, leading to turnovers and a quick bucket by Fagan as she goes coast to coast. Out of bounds and another turnover for Chinese Taipei. A 9-0 start here for the Australians. Tried to cut on the inside, will kick out behind her. A backdoor cut, layup is good for Madison Ryan. Assist was made by Zara Russell. Baseline backdoor cut, back over to the left side, off the glass and in. First bucket for Chinese Taipei made by Sean Su. Give credit to Han Lin for the assist. Into the paint and up for two, Laura Somfai. As Australia continues with their onslaught of offense. Thought about a three, gonna hesitate, now drive to the middle, pass to the block, shots too strong, rebounded by Australia. A long pass up the floor. Russell over to Ryan. Up top, rotating around. Three attempted. Front of the rim does not get the friendly bounce as Sean Pan rebounds for Chinese Taipei. Drive to the basket, goes herself. Well defended. So Han Lin's shot will be off the mark. Fagan did a great job snagging the rebound. While I believe Somfai was defending. Those of you in the chat, welcome to the broadcast. Over 300 viewers at this time, looking to get 100 likes for the broadcast. Your support is always appreciated if you can click that thumbs up. Also, take the time to submit a $2 super chat, and you'll be entered into a drawing for an official Molten basketball. Rotating around the perimeter, looking for the opening to the paint. Post move, fade, no good. Will be tipped away. Rebounded by Lauren Somfai. She has 3 rebounds on the game. Somfai for 3. Rattles around, no good. Russell tried to get in there and grab the rebound, but Ying Wu would not allow it to happen. Ying Zhu gets the ball moving, and a mid-range shot drops in for Ying Wu. Screen right, goes right. Overthrown pass will go in favor of Chinese Taipei. A bit of a drought here for Australia. They haven't had a bucket in a little while. Last Australian bucket was for 2 points at the 6:53 mark, so it's been over 2 minutes since we've seen Australia add on to their point total. If there's any opportunity to start scoring, now is the time for Chinese Taipei. Corner 3 off the mark. No chance for Ting Su to go after the rebound. She was boxed out. Well done by the defender. Lehman will bring the ball up the floor. Petrie back up top. Russell drives at the elbow. Pass to the corner. Right down the middle of the paint. A foul is called as Zara Russell will go to line for 2. Zara Russell will go 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. Substitution in for Australia. For 16, Erica Finney into the lineup. Now, as I mentioned before, if you do a $2 super chat, you can enter into a chance to earn an official Molten basketball. There you see on the floor they are using a Molten brand basketball. It is the official basketball of FIBA. 3 attempt for Chinese Taipei. Hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Jade Crook. Taking a look at from yesterday's raffle. They gave one away yesterday, and it was announced today who the winner was. Leica Caldwell, 889. They won yesterday on the 16th, the Super Chat raffle. You could also win as well. Solius has signed up for a FIBA YouTube membership. Haven't gotten to talk about that quite yet, but it's an exciting feature that's available. You can sign up as well. Click on the join button to see which tier might be best for you. Subscriptions start at 99 cents per month. One of the features that's available, a members only Discord channel. drive, floats a shot. No good. Offensive rebound up for 2 and good. Jabs a bit, drives into the paint. Going to be stripped away. 3-on-2 opportunity for Australia. Kicks it up to the top of the paint and good for 2. Australia has picked back up their tempo on offense. 19-4, 15-point lead with 2:15 remaining in the first quarter. Another steal, another opportunity to score. Crossover by Lehman. She'll pass up top to Dockage. Saves it, but into the hands of a Chinese Taipei player. On the drive, 3-on-2, and a great pass leads to a great bucket by number 3, Suan Hung. Around the perimeter. Working from right to left. Into the paint. Running out of time on the shot clock. Up with the layup. No good. Shot clock violation is the call. It'll be Chinese Taipei ball. They trail by 13. Australia applying a soft full court pressure. Three attempt is no good for Chinese Taipei. They get the rebound. Another 3 attempt is short again. This will be tipped out of bounds. Going to stay with Chinese Taipei. Currently, they are 0 for 4 from beyond the arc in their 3-point attempts. They are 3 for 13 on the game. Drive to the basket, find some space, but felt the pressure and wasn't able to get a shot strong enough up there. Down the paint, to the block, up for 2, off the mark. Quickly stolen back by Amelia Dockich. To the wing. Ball was thrown out of bounds by Jackson Finney, Erica Jackson Finney, and it will be Chinese Taipei ball. 33 seconds remaining. Takes another 3, hand in the face, no good. Rebounded by the Boomers. Running out of time on the clock. A 3 is attempted and 3 free throws will come for Australia. And if my understanding is actually correct, for basketball, That's for the That's for the men's team to be called the Boomers. It's the Opals. If anybody from Australia is in the chat, let me know exactly what this team is called, because I know it does vary based on the specific team. .310 for Chinese Taipei, off the mark. 22-6 is our score. 16-point lead for Australia. As of right now, Ruby Perkins leading the way in scoring with 5 points, 2 for 2 with a three-pointer. We'll have more of this FIBA U17 action upcoming. Stick around.
Let's go, girls.
And thank you to Kristen, who has provided information. Sapphires is for the U17 women's team of Australia. I do enjoy it whenever there are teams that have nicknames to them. As for United States, I'm not exactly sure if their women's basketball team has a nickname, but as for their women's softball team, they do identify as the Eagles. Natoa goes 2 for 2 at the line and extends the lead out to 18. Chinese Taipei, as Swan Ye tried to direct some traffic, get everybody moving. Ball gets knocked loose, ripped away, and Australia will have the fast break. Erica Finney had the steal. Jackson underneath tries to go up for 2. She'll draw a foul and go to the line.
Substitutions from Chinese Taipei. Tied with number 24.
So a full line of substitutions for Chinese Taipei. Zoe Jackson at the line, her first free throws of the game. Shan Pan, Shan Su, Han Lin, Ying Wu, and Yen Wang. That is the new 5 on the floor for Chinese Taipei. Currently on the floor for Australia is Natoa, Ryan, Finney, as well as Perkins and Jackson. So far at 40 likes for the broadcast. Always appreciate your support. You can show your support further. If you haven't already clicked the like, you can do that now. A layup is overshot, but rebounded by Jackson. Back out to Perkins. Up to the top. Finney takes a three. No good. Tried to save it. Last touch by Australia. It'll be Chinese Taipei possession. Green left, goes right. Sean Pan kicks off over to Hunlin, back up to the top, rotating the ball around. Sean Su, a three attempt is off the mark, rebounded by Madison Ryan. Right down the middle of the floor, one defender to beat, eye off the glass, and good. A quick answer from Chinese Taipei. Ying Wu able to answer. Three attempt for Australia, splashes it. Erica Finney for three. If you're in the chat, feel free to ask me any questions you'd like. It could be about the game. It could be about this World Cup. It could be about myself. Willing to answer any questions that you may have. Mid-range two does not get the friendly bounce. It's the front of the rim, no good. Perkins splits defenders up for two. Not able to get it on target. Sean Pat. Ying Wu to the inside. At the free throw line, takes a mid-range jumper, no good. Rebounded by Perkins. A foul called against Sean Penn. If you haven't taken the time to check it out, go ahead and take a look at the U17 World Cup website, u17worldcup.basketball/women, and you can see all kinds of information available there. They have all the games listed, as well as standings, team information, news articles, photos, videos, information about the competition and the facilities. There's also an interesting story about the trophy. Two-point shot misses for Chinese Taipei. 22-point lead for the Sapphires. Corner three, no good. Off the mark, out of bounds. Last touched by Chinese Taipei. 6:20 remaining in the first half. Tried to go with a cut into the paint, kicks it out up to the top. Three attempt drops for Laura Somfai. Bing Su passes off. Ying Wu rotates it around to the corner. Bing Su hands off. Around the perimeter, takes a mid-range shot. Good for two by number two, Yen Wang. Foul is called. Somfai draws the foul. If you haven't taken a look at it, go to the website, u17worldcup.basketball/women. Under the additional options with the event guide is about the trophy, which was designed in 2018. And it's to celebrate the new raw and true talent of the competitions and the players. Inspiration behind it, the idea of the diamond in the rough. It says here the players are diamonds in the rough whose raw talents are being chiseled away by the competition and slowly transforming them into world-class athletes. Drive in the paint. It's going to be swatted away by Fagan, just knocked off its course on the shot. Two free throws coming at the line for Australia.
Foul of Chinese Taipei, number 3. Substitution for Australia. Inside with number 17, Emma Petri.
So earlier I mentioned a block. There actually was no block recorded. Instead, it was just a missed shot, rebounded going the other way. On the inside, tried to pass it out to the corner, but quickly stolen away by Australia. A 27-point lead for the Sapphires. To the mid-range. Russell passes off to the inside, looking for an opening. Somfly. Fagan has it, passes to the corner. Tried to go to the inside to Zara Russell, but thrown behind her. A three attempt for Chinese Taipei. They have not been able to hit any three-pointers yet. 0 for 9 from beyond the arc. Ball will be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Australia.
Substitution for Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 15, Yu Shan-su.
Today, the schedule on when games are to be played today was released. Finland versus New Zealand just now tipped off. They are less than just 30 seconds into their game. Finland with an early lead, 3-0. The game taking place here right after will be Puerto Rico, Canada. Sticking here at this facility afterwards will be United States versus Egypt, and they'll finish out here in Irapuato with Croatia versus France. At the other facility in Lyon, as I mentioned, Finland, New Zealand have already started their matchup. They're about a minute in. They will be followed by Japan versus Mali, Argentina versus Italy, and will finish out the day in an interesting matchup of Spain versus Mexico. Somfly earned 2 points on the last possession. And another 2 points for Australia, and Petrie.
Foul of Australia, number 9. Substitutions for Australia. Inside with number 1, Emilia Lakic, and with number 10, Jake Cruz. Substitution from Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 13, Yu Xuan-ye.
29-point lead for the Sapphires as we have 3 minutes remaining here in the first half. Those of you in the chat, thank you for joining us. Over 350 viewers at 50 likes, looking to get to 100. Free throws coming at the line for Chinese Taipei. It'll be number 15, Shan Su. Sienna Lehman was the player who committed the foul. First free throw is good. Almost lost possession of the ball, but able to re-maintain it. Drive to the basket. Dakic loses possession of the ball. It was intended for Jade Crook and ended up going out of bounds. Last touched by Chinese Taipei. Substitution for Chinese Taipei. Ying Wu comes in for Xuan Hung. Post move on the inside, up for two, well defended. Second chance opportunity for the Sapphires. Doesn't go in, fighting for the loose ball, and they will finally call a jump ball. Drive to the basket, gets by her defender, able to get it to roll right in. Chen Chen for two. Down the baseline. A three attempt is no good, rebounded by Emilia Dakic. To the inside, layup, and Petrie for two. A little bit of back and forth right now, but Australia is maintaining around a 27 to 29 point lead. Gansu's shot is off the mark, rebounded by Sienna Lehman. Drive, kick to the corner, three attempt, short. Zishen Chen with the rebound. Australia making their substitutions as well as Chinese Taipei. The foul was committed by Dakic. Two players coming in for Australia, Erica Finney and Perseus Natoa in for Sienna Lehman and Zara Russell, as well as Zoe Jackson coming in for Jade Crook. On the other side, only one player substituted in. Sai Swan Yang in for Yu Shan Su. Looking for an open teammate, able to get it to Ying Wu. Pump fake, pass to the paint, up for two, no good. Natoa. Clock running down, about a 3-second difference between game and shot clock. Running out of time. Kick to the corner at the break. 3, no good. 2 seconds remaining after that shot clock violation / out of bounds. Jen Chen will inbound, 2.2 seconds. It's going to have to be a bit of a heave. Last second shot goes up. Not able to drop it in off the glass. Our halftime score, 47-16, 31-point lead for Australia. Top performers on each side. Yin Wu with 4 points, 2 for 3 from the field with 2 rebounds and 1 assist, as well as Shan Su with 4 points, 1 rebound. On the other side for Australia, their top performer is Prasias Natoa. Apologies, Laura Somfak. 11 points, 3 for 7 from the field, 4 rebounds, as well as 1 block. Another top performers, Erica Finney, 6 points, 1 for 3 from the field with 2 steals, and Emma Petrie with 6 points, 3 for 5 from the field, 5 rebounds, and a steal. That's going to do it for the first half. Make sure to stick around for more action coming after this halftime break. But until then, take a time, look at the U17 World Cup basketball/women's website, and you can see all the information available about past and upcoming events. You can also check out news articles, including voting for the MVP of the U17 Women's World Cup.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin,
basketball
can bring everyone together.
Basketball for good.
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
As we return for the second half, Australia will have the ball to start. If you're enjoying the broadcast, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe, click the bell to be notified anytime FIBA goes live with any of its thousands of broadcasts. Your support is always appreciated. You can also show further support by clicking the join button and seeing about signing up for the FIBA YouTube membership program. Baseline drive, kick up to the opposite wing, rotating around, 3 attempt off the front of the rim, no good, out of bounds. On the membership program, there are different tiers available. They start at 99 cents a month, but one of the basic features that you'll have access to is a members-only Discord. As the higher up you go on the tiers, you earn more benefits. One of the tiers benefits that I like at the starter level is an opportunity to ask FIBA experts questions with a Q&A.
Substitution for Australia. Inside the number 9, Sarah Russell.
So Zara Russell comes in for Sienna Lehman. A quick two-point attempt by Chu Chang. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Foul committed by Somfai. It's her first foul of the game.
Substitution for Australia. Inside the number 14, Sienna Lehman.
First free throw for Chang misses. Takes her second opportunity, no good. Rebounded by Somfai. Looking to the inside, crosses over the paint, up and in for 2. Sienna Lehman receiving a pass from Madison Ryan to earn another 2 points for Australia. They lead by 33. So earlier today, it was released the pairings and schedule set for today's bracket. This game going on, Australia versus Chinese Taipei. And when looking at the bracket, the winner of this matchup will have to face off against the winner between Spain and Mexico, and we won't know the winner of that one until the very end of the day. And my goodness, Perkins went hard to the floor. She does take her time getting up, but she seems to be perfectly fine. Now, the foul was committed by Ruby Perkins. Cheng Peng draws the foul. Ball will be tipped. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chinese Taipei. Australia ball. Other matchups happening today. We'll just go on down the list. At the top of the bracket is Croatia versus France. They will be playing at the same time as Spain versus Mexico, the last game that will be played on this court. Argentina versus Italy, that'll be in the third block. So the winners of those 2 games will advance to the quarterfinals. Then in the next 2 set of games, USA versus Egypt. They play during the third block of games here in Irapuato. They will play against the winner of Japan versus Mali, which will take place in Lyon after the current game that is taking place. And currently the game going on Finland versus New Zealand. 34-22, Finland leading in that matchup as they're halfway through the second quarter. As we've already covered one half of the bracket, now for the second half, which we've already covered a little bit of it, but we'll go into more detail. Puerto Rico versus Canada will be taking place here on this court right after this matchup concludes. And the winner of that matchup will face off against the winner of Finland versus New Zealand, which is currently taking place. 54-22. Swinging around the perimeter. Lehman drives, running out of time, kick to the corner, mid-range two from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Somfai, up for two, and one opportunity. And as I mentioned, there's a voting opportunity for MVP, but there's also a voting opportunity for you to determine who was the best player in the group stage section. Right now, leading the vote is Bailey Flavel for New Zealand. She had an average of 32 on efficiency, averaging around 25 points per game with 6 rebounds, 4 steals, 3 assists. I apologize, that's not average. That was versus Mexico, I should say. Second on the list, Olivia Vicosa. In the game against Puerto Rico, she had a 29 efficiency with 21 points, 23 rebounds, and 4 assists. And I did call that game, and that was an impressive showing from Vicosa. Third on the list, a player from this game right here, Ruby Perkins. It was her game against Croatia, 25 points, shooting 62.5% from the field, 7 assists, 3 steals, efficiency rating of 29. Van Lin goes 2 for 3 during the visit to the charity stripe. Cut to the basket is too strong on the shot. A foul will be called, and freebies coming at the charity stripe for Lehman.
Substitution for Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 3, Yushua Ku.
Lehman's first shot drops. Deep pass ends up as an interception going the other way. And I love the sportsmanship we saw right there. Sienna Lehman not worrying too much about the play, taking the time to help the opponent get to their feet. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Australia possession once again. 38-point lead for the Sapphires.
For Chinese Taipei, inside to number 14, Tsai Swan-Yang.
at the elbow, passes outside. Diagonal pass to the corner, goes just short of the rim. On Lin. Screen right, goes around. 3 attempt for Chinese Taipei, off the mark. Rebounded by the offense. Going for a quick 2 points at the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Natoa. Goes around, down the paint, to the basket, up and in. A kick out. Baseline. Jay is good for 2 on a mid-range corner shot. Australia has done very well in this matchup against Chinese Taipei. Currently a score of 64-24. Now up to 66. Correction, I misspoke. It's 66-26 now. But stat-wise, they have 2 players who have stood out scoring. It's Lara Somfai and Madison Ryan. But when you look overall at the scoring, multiple players, everybody has had their chance to score. They've shared the ball well. They're getting rebounds left and right, 36 rebounds compared to the 19 rebounds by Chinese Taipei, 14 of which were offensive rebounds. They have 16 assists shared altogether. The assist leader is Zara Russell with 5.
Foul of Chinese Taipei, number 3. Substitution for Chinese Taipei. Side with number 15, Yu Shan Su. With number 16, Yu Tin Su. And with number 24, Chen Chia Shampan.
(68-29), under 2 minutes remaining in the third. Drive to the basket's going to be no good, but a foul will be called against Crook.
Foul of Australia, number 16.
First free throw is good. And 2 for 2 at the line. Trying to get by the defender. They're just taking their time. They've got this lead up by 40. Offensive foul is going to be the call by the referee.
Foul of Australia, number 10. Substitution for Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 6, U17.
Chinese Taipei will push the tempo to go a bit quicker on this possession. They've done well offensively for this quarter. They haven't won a quarter, but this is the most they've done scoring in a quarter. 15 points compared to the second quarter where they only scored 10. First quarter only scored 6. Sapphires looking to add on. To the corner. Pump fake, running out of time on the shot clock. Floats along the baseline, good for 2. And although scoring has increased for Chinese Taipei, it's also increased for Australia as well. 73-33, 17 points scored by Chinese Taipei that quarter, 26 by Australia. We'll be back after the break. Stick around for more FIBA action. Back into action, a quick bucket here for Chinese Taipei as we're 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Go ahead and post your final results predictions into the chat. Let us know what you think the final will be as we see a hop step attempt for a shot turning into a foul. 2 free throws for Australia. The matchup between Finland and New Zealand is progressing to be a dominant feature for Finland. They're up 52-27. Finland was the number 3 team in Group A, while New Zealand was number 2 in Group B. Drive, takes a pump fake, then takes the shot. Had a chance to drop it in, but no good. Running out of time. You hear the countdown by the fans. Goes underneath, no good. Kick to the corner, looking for an opening. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Takes the 3 from the right corner, front of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, overthrown. It'll be a fast break for Chinese Taipei. 37-point deficit for Chinese Taipei. This will be a victory for Australia, and they will move on in the brackets. Their next opponent will be the result of the winner between Spain and Mexico. Up, no good. Rebounded by Crook. Her second shot misses. Takes a 3 from the corner, back of the rim, no good. Erica Finney.
Foul of Australia number 13. Substitutions for Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 8, Si Chen Chen. With number 10, Shan Chu Chan. And with number 24, Chen Chia Shan.
6:45 remaining in the matchup. To the baseline. Rotating around. Sean Pat keeps her pivot down. A bit of a give and go from the paint back out. A traveling violation will be called against Shantan. It'll go in the other direction with Australia. Give and go. Stops, goes back the other way. Pass to the inside. Great find for a 2-point basket for Australia. Number 30, Zoe Jackson. It's her first field goal of the game. Crossover, steps back at the free throw line, and shot is good for 2. If you're enjoying the broadcast, make sure to give it a thumbs up. We're at 69 thumbs up at the moment, looking for 31 more, trying to reach 100. We have 360 viewers at this time. We appreciate you joining us for this broadcast. Shots off the mark, pass to the corner, settles, takes the three, rattles around, no good, going to be tipped away into the hands of Sean Pat. Yin Wang passes off to Xu Chang, no good. Question for all of you in the chat, which players impressed you the most so far? Floats a shot, able to get it to drop, nothing but net. Ilya Dakic drops in the shot. Foul called. Again, we encourage you to stick around here on YouTube and switch over to the next matchup that'll be taking place. It'll be Puerto Rico versus Canada. That matchup will be happening here at Irapuato in Mexico. Another matchup that will be happening simultaneously with a start 30 minutes later is Japan versus Mali. That one will take place in Leon, Mexico. 4:30 remaining. If you'd like a chance to earn a free, to clarify, if you'd like the chance to earn an official Molten basketball, you can show your support to FIBA by donating with a $2 super chat. At the end of the day, and earlier today was an example for yesterday's raffle, but at the end of the day, they will determine a winner. The last winner, and it was posted on FIBA's community tab on YouTube. Lakia Caldwell 889 had won a Molten ball. Inside foul is called. Ryan will go to the line. She's already got 10 points. She's also got 6 rebounds. She has played very well. An efficiency rating of 25. The highest efficiency rating for Australia is by Ruby Perkins, who has 7 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. Screen right, pass to the inside, defended, a foul called. Blocking foul on the floor, baseline inbound. But Fagan was the recipient of that pass, and she's the one who drew the foul. Up to the top. Jab step, drives herself, up for 2. Shot is too strong for Ryan, rebounded by Australia. In the paint, post move, hooks it in. Jade Crook with her bucket. She has 11 points on the day. Crick brings up the ball, looking for the next opening. 3:20 remaining in the matchup. 43-point deficit for Chinese Taipei. Pass to the corner, baseline drive. Kick to the corner at the break. 3, no good. Offensive rebound just inside the free throw line, rebounded by Ting Su. Dakic draws a foul,
Substitution for Australia.
or commits a foul, I should say. Drawn by Ting Su.
Substitutions for Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 3, Yu Xuan Hung. With number
Gretchen
10,
Sean Pan.
Chu Chan.
Now substitutions on both sides. One substitution for Australia. Emma Petrie in for Ryan. Swan Ye, Chu Chang, and Xuan Hung in for Sean Pan, Swan Yang, and Yin Wang. Three attempt from the wing, no good. Going to be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Chinese Taipei. It'll be Australia's ball. And actually reverse that information. It was based off of what I saw, but the result is actually last touch by Australia. They have a longer reach than most of these players for Chinese Taipei. Now possession will go to Australia after a mishandled reception of a pass. Thought about a three. Instead, she'll drive, float a shot, front of the rim, rolls over and in. Ting Su for 2 points. She has 6 points on the game. Inside, finds Petrie. She goes up. No good on her shot. Checking for their opportunities, looking to get it. It goes to the inside, up for two, and good. Jade Crook adding on to her totals. She has 13 points in the game. Drive to the basket, loses the handle on it. Minute 9 remaining as it goes out of bounds. You can check the schedule. There's a link in the chat. Go ahead and click on it. You can see upcoming games. And also on that website, you can take a look at the bracket. Tomorrow will be a rest day for players and a travel day as they go to their respective areas. Teams that are still remaining in the bracket will be in Leon, Mexico, while those who have already entered into the classifications for 16 through 9 will make their way to Irapuato. 30 seconds. About a 7 to 8 second difference between game and shot clock. The next possession change will have a dead shot clock, and there it goes. 20 seconds remaining in the game as Petrie earns her 9th point of the game. Taking a look at top performers as we close out this matchup. For Chinese Taipei, Ying Wu with 11 points as well as 3 rebounds, 1 assist. On the other side for Australia, top performers, 3 players with double-digit scoring. Laura Somfai with the most points at 14, 4 for 8 from the field, 5 for 5 from the charity stripe, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block. Jade Crook snuck in last minute with her double digits at 13 points, 5 for 10, 3 for 3 from the charity stripe, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block. She has done well. She leads the team in rebounds, tied with Emilia Dakic. Other top performer, Madison Ryan, 10 points, 5 for 10 from the field, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Overall, the team shot very well from the free throw line, 20 for 23. They worked their way forward, drawing fouls left and right. Overall, shot 47% from the field. And that's going to do it for this matchup. We hope you enjoyed your time on this broadcast. Continue leaving likes to show your support for FIBA. At 74 currently, was looking to get to 100. But always appreciate anybody who took the time to leave a like. We'll have more action upcoming. Make sure and check the FIBA YouTube page to see when the next matchups are happening, any that you might be interested in. Next up on this floor will be Canada versus Puerto Rico. Thank you for sticking around, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day.